Hi there. This is just a really quick, hopefully, Camp NaNoWriMo wrap-up video to celebrate that, yay, I won. I'm in shock that I won, but I won. The goal I had set was 30 hours of writing / editing / revising on various projects, because I have had and still have a number of works in progress. And I managed that. I managed the hours and the other sort of side goals that I had set for myself of things being done and posted, some of which had an April 30th date. Those were all met. And a couple of things I wanted to have a little further along, but they're either out being alpha read, out being beta read, and so they're moving along. They are at least complete drafts. So I'm very happy about that. I have to thank the AuthorTube cabin that I was in for being so incredibly wonderful and supportive. You have all been great. I look forward to continuing to watch your videos and hear what you're doing as we continue on. And I don't know, maybe we'll do this again in July. I definitely know I couldn't have done it without that support, because while I knew that April was going to be end of semester chaos, there was no way to know I was going to spend the first week of it extremely ill, and I knew I was going to have to travel to another state for a conference presentation. The very ill on top of that was obviously unplanned. And I certainly couldn't have predicted that a family member would become very ill for the second half of the month. So it's been very challenging. Having the support of such a great cabin, I think, has made all the difference in being able to continue to see my writing as stress relief instead of stress inducing. So thank you all. And for those who didn't meet their goals, I find it almost physically painful when I see or hear people saying that they failed Camp NaNoWriMo or they lost Camp NaNoWriMo. I'm not sure that's a thing. I don't think that's the opposite of winning. Because while it's great to have that rush of, yes, I made my goal, I think not making your goal but making some kind of progress is still progress. I've heard some people talk about learning that they needed to set a different type of goal because the one that they chose just didn't happen to work, either with things that were going to happen this time of year anyway, or with things that came up. That's valuable. You know, it might not be what you wanted, probably not going to throw a party, but it's still valuable, it's still good, it's not losing. Learning how to set more attainable goals is always a good thing, I think. So if you even tried and got a few words written and learned something about how to set goals that you are able to attain, then congratulations on that too. And that's really it. If you happen to enjoy this video, by all means, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to hear more from me. I'm not sure what my next video is going to be. I have a couple of different possibilities. It will almost certainly not be writing related, just because the last several have been because of Camp NaNoWriMo. But there will be more coming up within the next week or so, and until then, have a wonderful day. Bye.